Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Hey, Big Jim here, 3500. She's a bad boy, almost the same color as the thing, almost. Anyway, this is that brand new 2050 Trekker. I'm kind of anxious. I wanted to take it to the bay today, but they got all our rams boogered up down here. And I got some autopilot, so the wind's about 25 out of the northwest. So I'd have to run all the way up almost to the river. So it's quicker for me to go just to the lakeside. I got a demo on it Saturday. They got this new rub rail. They should have did this years ago. They used to have the glue-on belting on it, which would keep falling off. This is the trick right here. It's got the arrow design. You'll see how it goes like this all the way back. Pre-flexed holes. And I had one of these out the other day, and it was, I couldn't even get water on that window. Not one of these, but it was I think the 2050 or the 20, yeah, 20 or 20, no, it was 2500, and it was rough. We had a storm. Oh, that sucker was so nice. I mean, the way it handles the big water, and that's what this should do, because this is the same as the 2050 walk around that we got up front here. I think it's over there, the red one. So the more flexes you got, the stronger these boats are. But what these guys do, they run the reverse all the way up here, all the way to the back. So what this happens with this arrow design, it shoots this water down, and then right here it deflects it this way instead of coming in, and then it's got this area right here double. I mean, so what that water don't catch and spit it out, these will. Then it gets to this point where it gets up and shoots it, and it keeps going like this to shoot it as it comes out this way, instead of a lot of boats just run like this. So what happens, that water shoots right inside the boat and gets you wet. Now what I do with this is kind of a unique boat. This is the first time I've had one of these out. I expect good things. I wish I would just take it out here in the bay. This should be a good test for it today because of that wind. But you got your plow anchor right here. And then on the anchor winches on here, this is like a spool style, which is what you want because it doesn't pull up all the rope and jam it up on you, and then you got to unwind it to drop your anchor, but it tilts down as well. So basically what that does is helps drop that anchor. The weight's already fallen down to where if that's a straight out one, then sometimes you have to get out and help it. With this walkthrough, it's not a big deal, but if it was a pilot house that you got to walk around the boat, it's kind of a pain. Top mount coupler, you got 23 inches from the ground to the top. You got your peekaboo little hole right here to tell us all the way down on the ball. Safety chain for the brakes. Brake fluid's right there. You got a backup as well. Now they do have these things. Wonder where I put it. Oh, right here. Right here. See, you can put this right into here, and it's a magnet that holds it. So when you're backing up, it doesn't lock up on you. Pretty cool little gadget. Got the round 7 spare tire, double galvanized. You got gear bath oil hubs, brown good, white bad, 5 lugs. And these are got the black inserts, polished on the outside, discs on all 4. This guy's gonna love this boat. It's got the big cleats. What I would do though, you can get them fender bumper cleats. They call them, they're a little round circle. You can either mount here or up on top, or you could even mount it right here if you wanted to, but I would, that's your electronics, so I probably wouldn't. If you silicone, it'd be okay. But you should have another bumper right about here, because if you have to come in hot, this whole area is exposed. Now up here, now if say you're going to use this for a bass style, this is a step deck. Basically, it's just an awesome looking boat. I know it's going to do good. But you got this lid that pops up, right? You could have another lid like that made that goes right here that misses that window cut out. Now if you want to bass fish, you could just open up that window, stand on an even platform right up here, mount like a bass style pedestal seat up there. There you go. And then plus that's all sealed up there, and then you got your big drains here. So this is hard to get water in that bow anyway, because there's a shallow short deck. Plus that lid, you put that other lid, I mean, son of a gun, you got the best of all worlds. You got your load guides, top, sides, windscreen, backdrop, dive ladder. You got the GT, I imagine that's a 56 is what I'm thinking. It's a 2024. You got a 150. They streamline these babies. They're really lightweight, got a lot of power. It's a 15 pitch aluminum. You got your built-in integrated hydraulic steering from Yamaha right here. Walk through in the back. You got pole holders in the back as well. And then this is the new design. This got the G3 tubing is what they call. So they got your triple reverses basically. Now this is the new design that comes up like this. So right now we're on the second hole. Some tells me we need to go to the third hole to get it up higher, because these are different, because your water flow is actually coming off the back. So it's down here and it's shoving it up higher. So you're getting more water to that prop. So this might be too low, or, you know, in theory, if it is, you'll see water spray if I go out there and it shoots up the side. You got your drain plugs, you got your life ring up on the front right there. See how this kicks back like that aero design all the way to the front? Same thing in the back, it cuts like this. That makes a big difference backing this thing up in the wind or ahead when you're putting it on the trailer, taking it off the trailer, or you can sit and just spin this thing in reverse. Really neat. Got your belting around the midsection. So I mean, this really is an impressive boat, because the 2050 is awesome. They're going to be making a 23 as well. And then back here you got your transducer brackets out the back. You see how he's got the transducer, T99 high thrust. You got 11x7 25 Yamaha gear case. You got stainless prop shaft, drive shafts, 2 coats of clear, 2 coats of primer, zincs internally, freshwater flush. Unscrew this, hook up your garden hose. Do not start the motor if you use this one only, but if you want to put one here, you want to turn the water on, start the motor, then you could run like a double coming out, one here, one there, if you want. But if you're using that one only, do not start the motor. Okay. They powder coated that a little bit on the pump. That's smart. Hydraulic, see how that's painted, that's not. Makes it more saltwater protected. Your bilge pumps, gas fill, anchor lights. These, you got me. It's just on this side. Must be a reason. Cup holders, tackle holders, anchor light. Now they actually went to an actual anchor light now too, instead of the battery operated. So now let's step on the inside. Like I say, these are total salt water. This has got the reactor 40 on it too. Lube this up with corrosion X. Don't put grease on that, okay? This, it doesn't matter because this is a tiller you're back by here anyway. But if this was a remote, I'd put a gas line, cut it to fit in between here so this thing can't pop in, because what will happen, you'll go out, that thing will slide in on you, you go to hit the trim to trim it down, oh shoot, then you got to run to the back. But tiller doesn't make any difference. Reactor 40, I'm gonna have to take the lake. The reason why is to calibrate that, it's I mean, I can't count on it since it's coming out of north. I haven't, because you got to have pretty calm water. I've done it before, but a tiller is a little harder to control by yourself. And you get in here, you got a step here, your battery switch with all your relays, your wash down pumps right there, cup holders, sliders on these. Then there's the tie down the back. You go, we got a bait box as well in here. This is removable if you wanted to take it off, I imagine, from what it looks like. Batteries right up in there. And we look back here, primer bulbs. Nice deep rig electric for either reels or downriggers, LED lights. Now high, you could put 6 people in this boat, and look at the room you got. 6, 7, 8. You got room for full down right there, so you got room for 8 people. These are cool seats, it looks like. Yeah, sliders. Huh. And this boat really don't need hydraulic seats. These are just awesome boats. There's big storage area in both of these here. A lot of storage. Nice layout on the dash. Bolster cushions, cup holders, USB ports, place for your stereo. You can do a Velcro trick box with some carpet on it, or a panel that just Velcros, and you could hide your valuables back in there. How about that? Footrest, like it. And got the remote all set up when I'm at the lake. USB ports, 12 volt fuel gauge. Let's see if that thing's working. Yep, 3/4. I put 40 gallons of non-ethanol. And this looks like the AIS, but I'll know when I get out there. You got your 12-inch right here, 12 or 16. That's probably 12. And then you got your Yamaha tack. You got your bait box, that's in the back. Deck wash works. Nav lights. They work. Cabin lights. That's if you had a hard top. Cockpit lights. Valve light. That's for the front. Deck light. That's if you have a rear deck light. Stereo. That would go there. It's already wired. Nav anchor light. That's working. Bilge pump. Wiper. Winch. Works. Spare. Horn and accessory. Okay, put this back up in here, turn that on, look at the tack. 0.2 hours. Turn that off. Here's your little bag. Very nice boat. It shocks. So evidently those can pop off too. Like they can just pop off right there. But what this does, they got a channel right up into here, I think. So when you take the side curtains off, the backdrop curtains off, or you just take the backdrop, this here is on these struts to help keep it down, so you can push this thing down like this and it pulls forward from what I see. And then right here, the only thing I wish they would have did here is probably went ahead and put a zipper.